OCOEST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, see the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision that you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love.
Yo, yo. What up, everyone? What up, what up? W's in the chat. What is this? Johnny Gems. Johnny Gems. Another one. The hit.
Hey, way it hit him like, whoa, man. Hey, make him do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric,
recording
this is
in
not
progress.
a slow dance.
What up, chat? How you guys feeling? Welcome in, welcome in. Mod Squad.
He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan.
How y'all feeling?
Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Hey, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Hey, we saving souls on the campus. Hey, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Hey, thank you.
All right, y'all, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Yeah, Louis G in the house. Yo, yo, OGH. What's good, what's good, what's good? Jeremy in the house. What up? Bunkins. Buckins. Stevie Mac Attack. Let's go, let's go. What up, Vector? What up, what up, what up? Alright, let's do it. How you guys doing today? Welcome in, G's. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Yes, sir. Who we got here today? George VDM is in the house. What up, George? Traders Next Door is here. Wokey is in the building. What up, Wokey? Wokey. Clubhouse is pulling up. Sheesh, man. Holy. Pre-NY sells. Who else caught him? Who else got him? Got him. Click. Yo. How y'all feeling? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Job well done. Z Gamer in the house. All right, we can get started. What's up, James? How are you today? OGH in the house. Mr. Alex in the building. What's up, Jose? What up, Earl? Don't be quacking, Earl. Hey, there's always another trade around the corner. What's up, Jessica? How are you? Arrow in the house. Arrow Sassy in the building. What's up, Gotham? Got him. I seen him in the clubhouse closing. I think I seen him in the clubhouse closing partials. Yanosh in the building. What's up, Yanosh? Bearberry in the house. What's goody? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Happy, what is today? That's a great question. Thursday. Happy Thursday to you guys. It is another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined here and go ahead and move about our business. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we shall begin here. Let's lower the music a little bit, and let's get started here. Father in heaven, Lord, we just come to you. We gather, Lord, in just gratitude. We're just grateful for what you're doing. We know that the success that's taken place here is not coincidence, but it's confirmation. And we just give you the glory for that confirmation, Lord. We understand the work that you're doing, and we thank you for it. We thank you for using us to push the kingdom forward, Lord. Thank you for the blessings that you give us. We know that all these great abundant gifts come from above, so we just thank you for them. We ask that you would guide us here today, and we just give you the glory for it in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Whoa, hold on. What? Not coincidence, but confirmation. Whew. Damn. Did I just say that? Sheesh. Amen. Amen. If you're feeling that, amen's in the chat. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get the party started. So let me lower the music a little bit more. Welcome in. Clubhouse, you guys good? Let me share my screen with you all. And let me share the music with you. Okay. Perfect. All right. So let's get started here. Today again is the 6th day of March. So happy March for those of you guys who are just pulling in for the first time here today. We are going to come and do what we do best, which is follow our game plan. That's it, right? We understand what a profitable game plan looks like. All we got to do is follow it. Remember what I said yesterday. It's not about you finding the perfect system. It's about you following the system. So all you got to do is be the follower of it. You don't need to be the creator, the inventor, the end all be all. You just have to sit in the driver's seat and press the gas when the light turns green and stop when it turns red. Okay, that is it. The Ferrari, the Lamborghini is already designed. The playbook is already there for you. It's already there. All you got to do is follow it. All right, so let's follow that playbook here today. Let's take a look at what we got going on in the headlines here. So we got 8:30 news. Unemployment claims should be hitting today. So we'll see how all that begins to pan out. But we do have some more stuff going on, right? Just some light yellow folder stuff up until, that 8 a.m. candle. Then we slow down a little bit for the 9 a.m., 9:30 and all that. And then we pick back up again with some yellow folders, coming into like later in the afternoon. So I think the big thing here is just unemployment claims. Let's keep an eye out for that. And everything else we should be able to move pretty smoothly just through technicals, okay? So that's it. That's all for today. Tomorrow's going to be the big day, right? We have NFP coming in tomorrow. You also have PAL speak in tomorrow, so you should get a good amount of volatility, right? We'll see what happens today, but all we can do is trade today. So let's focus on today, and tomorrow we'll worry about or focus on tomorrow. And let's go ahead and do a fresh top-down analysis. If you guys can, my friendly reminder to give the stream a like. Let's give it a like. All you gotta do is click the button. That's it. Click, 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 click. Click it, and if you're not subbed to the channel, just click that one while you're clicking the like one. And let's go ahead and click a couple buttons and see if we can get richer here today. Cool. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the likes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So let's move to the technicals. Oh, wow, look at that pullback. All right, cool. So I was personally pretty aggressive here because we never did close below the 30-minute support. So let's get rid of all this, and I'll catch you guys up to date on what I'm looking at here on gold, and we'll see what we can plan here. So this is the daily time frame, right? Daily time frame here on gold. As you can see, yesterday's candle pretty much closed exactly where the day before closed, right? It was a straight doji candle. Didn't really give us much new information whatsoever. We can see here that we're still below these ranges, right? We haven't really officially closed above any of that yet, which is pretty interesting. But at the same time, we closed up, we attempted to move down, right? But we didn't do that. So we pulled back. So our sellers losing control, our buyers ready to take over. That's the big question here. So I think we're just messing around. Again, we do have NFP tomorrow. I think the 4-hour is really causing a problem here. So if we look at the 4-hour, we notice that we've been ranging for quite a bit, right? So if we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, you have supports basically running through this zone here, and then you have resistances running through like right around here, and that's basically your 4-hour consolidation, right? So we should be getting a massive breakout right now, right? If you've been ranging for this long on a 4-hour time frame, grabbing liquidity here, right, and then closing below, this should be a massive breakout, right? We're to the downside. So if we end up like re-breaking this 4-hour high here, that may lead me to believe that we're going to do a fake out, right? And price is going to close back in the range, right? And that way it can wait for NFP tomorrow to do a bigger breakout. So that's if the 4-hour high breaks, right? So let's go ahead. I am pretty bearish though right now based off of this closure here. Let's keep in mind we are at support, and let's keep in mind what I just mentioned about, you know, pre-NFP days, right? Days before NFP. So I'm going to remain bearish for the most part. Let's see the 1 hour. 1 hour is did form resistance here, but check this out. So we're remaining above this zone, right? This guy to the left. Now, could we still drive down? Do we have fresh, clean price action here? We do. We do. But with the daily being still technically bullish, what I just mentioned to you guys about the 4-hour time frame, this could be, you know, a bit of a fake out. So I'm actually a little bit more open to taking buys off of something like that, right? To go ahead and retrace this move, anticipating the 4-hour candle to fake out, right? Because if the 4-hour candle wants to continue driving, it's going to do it here. It's going to do it right here. It shouldn't close above the range and close back above, right? So that's kind of like my outlook here for buys. We also did tap into target on this candle, right? We kind of pretty much pushed down there, tapped into target. You had a bunch of signs of struggle, right? All within the London session there today. And then now we're just ranging here. So yeah, I personally like buys if we can close back above 29.13. And the sells, I think, are going to be a little bit better if we can get below that 30 support, right? We're respecting the support. We rejected it here. We pushed all the way down. We closed back above. So personally, I don't like the sells here. I'm going to be looking to see maybe if we can get some buys above 29.13 or sells below 29.10. And I'll probably just wait for news at this point and then see where we can go from there. You have very clean ranges here on gold today. You got a nice clean range to fill that wick to the downside. And then, I mean, you know, above you got all clean candles, I would say up to like 24 here. So that's pretty much my plan for the session. Heavily, as always, kind of relying on that 4-hour candle. So I think what I'll do to stay safe here pre-news is this will be my no trade range. Anything above 13 all looks pretty good for me. I'll look to play the game in that range, and then anything below 10 looks pretty good. So that's my that's my thoughts here today on gold. Yeah, already took sells twice, so been milking the sells here today. And yeah, we'll see what happens from this point. Can we get some buys here on Goldie? Hey, good London session. Good pre-New York session. Where is Johnny Gems here yet? What a savage. What a dog. Straight up. Did anyone hold on to that trade with him like the whole time? I commend you guys. That's savage. We're back already? Yeah, man. I was thinking we start live streaming more. We just start doing more of this. Oh, okay. Some of y'all held. You guys are beast. I bottled it. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. In Johnny Gems we trust. Yo. Yeah, that's what's up. That was beautiful push. Beautiful push. So we got news coming in here in about, what is that, 20 minutes? 20 minutes. What up, Chief Chris? Bands counted up in the house. What up, brother? Yo. YOLO Trader. What up, Sandman? Lazy Panda. W. Any trades there in London? Yeah, I took this trade right here during London. So you had a price closing below the range here with this candle. Clean traffic to the left. And that was my trade. Looks something like this. Tight stops above the range here. And I think I closed, yeah, partials for me was that wick fill, which was about 30 pips. And then that was pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I'll show you how it looked in like real time. Yeah, so that's basically how it looked. Money trade. Some guys were playing the 15-minute support, which I completely understand too. I was a little bit more comfortable with the 30, so I did take it off the 30-minute. You had a nice closure below, but these wicks right here were just a nasty 15-minute support. So if you were playing the 15-minute ranges, I can totally see why you would stay out of that trade. Like right over here is a 15-minute support. Watch. Yeah, right here, this one. So yeah, that would have been tough to take if you're playing that range there. Yeah, to be honest, I kind of just woke up and did a quick analysis and looked at the fresh price action, and I'm like, that looks money on the 30-minute. Set my order, and I'm like, oh, there's a 15-minute support there. But at that point, I was already pretty confident in the 30. Like, just took the trade. What up, Jose? Jose's son got funded with 6 figures today. You don't see that too often. Is that a walking dog? Is that a funded baby? What? Yo, that's G, bro. Pre-New York trade? Yeah, I was out. Once we came down to the 1-hour lows, that was it for me. So if you look right here on the 30-minute, there's basically a support there. Right there. So look, we actually respected the 1-hour lows on that trade. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm pretty bullish at this point, right? If we get a 30-minute closure above, I'm bullish. You know, I'm looking at what's happening. I'm feeling like there could be a shift, right? Unless we begin to range and then close below again, right? Let's say we don't close above here, and then we close like this, and now you got all these highs respecting each other. Then, yeah, you know, I could see another push down, but we'll see. We'll see. Where's Magnus? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What up, Ayush? How are you, broski? How you feeling today, man? Oh, yes. Yeah, what's up, Milan? Yeah, you'll be able to, you should have access to everything. If you just purchased it a little while ago, you should have access, you know, before we leave here for sure. Been doing good for the last 5 months, but yesterday I did a little something stupid, lost like 30-40%. Any advice? Yeah, just don't do anything stupid anymore. I mean, that's the price you pay for doing stupid stuff, you know what I mean? So if you can realize that and say, you know what, I was doing really good by doing smart stuff, and the moment I did something stupid, I paid the price for it. And you don't want to pay that price. That price is unnecessary once you get to a certain point, right? Once you know enough to say, hey, I know what the system is, I know what the plan is, and then you do those stupid things, like, you don't have to do that anymore. You already know how to trade. Like, if you do something stupid at your job, they'll fire you. Right? So just think about that here. The market can't fire you, but it can take 30 to 40% away from you. You know, so I would say just look at the result of that and just be very careful in not doing that again. Wick was too small. Yeah, I could see why you would think the wick was too small there too. You know, I think this was more of an aggressive trade anyway. Oh, we closed with no wick at the top here on the 15. All right, that's fine. It's pre-news anyway, so I'm cool with that. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the wick. Let's go to that candle here. Wait, where was it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, so when you enter, all right, so number one, you got volume coming in, right? Number two, you're let me see, let me get an arrow. Okay, number one, you're extremely bearish, right? Looking for a resistance at any point. Number two, you have lots of volume coming in, right? It's pre-New York. We know what's happening. Number three, you have a perfect resistance that's formed. We had already broken the previous candle lows. And now you get this top wick, right? So even if you didn't get one up here, right, as long as you're going to enter on the previous candle low, this high should be the new high, right? I want you to think about like just markets trending. So you get a low, right? You get a low, high, low, high, low. So like if you're beginning to break this previous low, chances are the market's going to move down to do what? To make a new low, right? Make a new low at some point. And if that next, high comes up and respects the previous one, then and then breaks the current one, you should continue going down, right? So same thing with candlesticks, right? You have this high here on that bearish candle, you have a low, you have a new high, and if we just happen to break that previous low, we should come down, right? And create a what? A new low, just like the regular market trends would do. So when you're using current candle stops like this, it's always best to use your entry as the previous low for that reason right there. Because if this here is breaking that low, there's a very high probability it will make a new low. And that's basically what happened here. And now look, and here's where you can get all messed up, right? Because now you're talking about correlating time frames on another level. So how do you know where to take partials now, right? Let's go back to the current market. Well, let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. So now you're looking at the 1 hour time frame, and this is that trade, right? It's coming down, coming down, coming down, and here's the 1 hour low, right? So we're expecting, hey, if that low gets respected, then we should continue up to make those new highs. So that's where you want to take partials, because there's no guarantee you're going to break this low. Because although you're in a little bit of a downtrend on the 30-minute, right, you're in an uptrend on the 1 hour, right? You see how we respected the low? And now we're going to come up, break highs here. We made this high, come down, make a new high here. So could we continue moving bullish today? We'll see. I have a theory on the 4 hour. If you missed it, just go back and watch the original breakdown here today, but could be a 4 hour fake out. It kind of smells like it. Yes, good to have all you guys in the clubhouse. Everyone new that's coming in, come on in, welcome in your family. From the moment you enter the door, you'll be embraced by the chat, and then like any questions you got, I mean, we're here to help. So use us to your advantage. It's okay. I'm okay with you using me to become rich. Yeah, this looks good. We got this news coming here. As long as we can make like a low, so if we can get this candle to close above on the 30-minute time frame, as long as we can take a few moments to make a lower wick, right? So like if you got this unemployment claims coming out, right? If you can just take like a few moments to make that, so that way the news can come out a little bit, and then like, I don't know, like 5-6 minutes in, start flipping. That's ideally the buy I would love to take, right? Right up into that like 29-26 zone. So we'll see about that. All right, let's take a look at the clubhouse. Let's see who's in here. Let's see. Where's the cameras? There we go. Daniel's in the house. Yo. What up, Andy? What up, Rafi? Rafi's here. How y'all doing? Good to see you guys. What up, Elijah? Preston in the house. Preston, I see your comments on the live streams. Appreciate you, bro. Am I concerned with the 15-0 top wick? Yeah, that's why I definitely didn't take it off the 15, but if we close above on the 30 and all that, 1 hour, maybe even, then I would consider it. But, we got 9 minutes, so a lot can happen in that 9 minutes. Anyone who got jumpy here is now, you know, kind of worried a little bit. So that's why the importance of candle closures, the importance of staying away when a candle has no top wick. We already know it's going to pop up real quick. That's to activate everyone. All right, and then drives down, just breaks the lows in 4 seconds, and you're like, why did I even take that trade? Like, we're still totally bearish. Like, why didn't I just wait for a 30 closure or even the news? I keep doing this. What's wrong with me, right? Nothing's wrong. You just got to follow the plan, man. You got to stick to your rules. That's all. That's all. Anyone going through that, that's what I used to say. I'm like, what am I doing? There's clearly news in 10 minutes. Happy to have you here, brother. What up, Christian? How are you, man? Mr. Lopez, how you doing? Millie Lab. Woo, I like that name. Millie Lab. V Trades, congratulations, my friend. W, way to just take what you're hearing and apply it. Yeah, we're like, no doubt, there's no shortage of education here. It's just a little bit of a shortage of application, but I know that's going to change. I know it. What up, Rafi?
Yo, yo.
How are you, brother? How you doing?
Doing fantastic, my G. How are you?
Excellent, brother. That's
Good morning at the gym.
Great morning. Little leg day.
You know.
Let's see. Let me get you spotlight. That's good. All right, cool.
How are we doing today, family? YouTube, Clubhouse. I've seen you guys before here.
Right? I feel like it's like someone's probably like, why aren't they saying hello to each other? Oh, we were just hanging out with each other for like an hour ago.
Yeah, man. It's like
The full embrace.
You know what? It's a new session, so we just gotta say hello again.
How you doing? Hit him with a how you doing?
How are ya?
Yeah. You need enough pain sometimes. Enough pain to say enough is enough. I'm gonna listen to that stupid guy up there on YouTube. Freaking always pissing me off. It's enough's enough, man. It ain't gonna work if you don't follow the rules. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop. Yo, what up, Rapid Max? How are you, brother? How did I manage to trade in pre-New York? Oh, man, my bad. I think I forgot to finish that conversation, right? So my trade was pretty simple. It was break of the lows, stops above the current candle high, looking at this 1 hour low here, a little shy of the 1 hour low. I had a nice little support right there, and that was the position. Yeah, looks something just like that. How'd you do on that one, Rafi?
Oh, I put myself a BE on that 15-minute. If you go to the 15-minute time frame, there's a little support.
Yeah. I've seen it.
So I just put myself, I just made like $50.
Nice.
W.
Yeah, a little break even.
Yeah. Odds up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we might be able to see a shift here, man. I know we've been bearish all through Asia and London, but I just got a feeling we could see a bit of a different move here today. I mean, now what's good is we got price surrounded, right? So if you do want to break out here, you are getting like your range 2 breakout in a way. And if you want to remain below, I mean, you're still clean to move down.
Good news is there's an opportunity coming for sure. Either going up or going down. Something good's coming.
And if we don't get it here, maybe we'll get it tomorrow, or maybe the next day, or the next session, or whenever the best trade comes. Needed to hear that. Should have waited for it to close. Yeah, that's cool, man. You know, in life, you got to have someone who's going to tell you straight up. And the cool part about it is I'm over here at my house, so you guys can't, like, punch me in the face or anything, you know? So I could just be like, yo, dude, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, do you really think you're going to be profitable that way? You know, so, and I've also gone through this, gang, so I know everything. That's why I basically, what I said was probably what you were thinking verbatim, like word for word, because I know how it is, man. Know how it is. Came up in the game. I you know, I wasn't born a good trader. You know, I'm still learning today, still learning how to trade here. But one thing I do is I follow my rules. I'm patient. I'm disciplined. I might not get into, and we were saying this in the London session, it's like I might not get into as many trades as you, right? But I'm not here to trade. I'm here to make money, right? I might not trade as much as you, but my time card, my scorecard is green, right? My scorecard is green because I'm only taking the best trades that I've experienced according to probability alone. Not like I just feel like taking a trade today. I'm in the trading mood. Nah, man, it's just the market is my commanding chief officer, and I go when it says go. I stay when it says stay. I've been beat down enough to listen to orders and follow directions. Hey, a good mentor though, sometimes you do want to punch them, not gonna lie. You need someone like that. You need someone good who you can talk to, someone at your level as well, and you know, a good friend. But you know, a good coach is not always going to be your best friend. He's just going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And those are the things that help people come to the realization of like, all right, yeah, you know what? I got to change. If I want different, I gotta be different. So, exactly, the cooking analogy. You know, you got to follow the instructions. I mean, you wouldn't expect to have a beautiful pie of pizza and not do everything the instructions say to do or add the ingredients that are supposed to be added. So why would you think anything different here? And then the other thing is, when you put it in the oven, you can't just, I know on TikTok and Instagram, you see them put it in the oven and then take it out of the oven all within the same second, but that ain't how life works, is it? Right? There's a gem there. There's a message there, right? Because you also see things online about people becoming successful, right? Moving into new houses, buying new cars, doing new things, traveling, but that's the TikTok version. That's the, I opened up the oven and the next thing we clipped was us taking it out. But regardless of what that video or what that image portrays, there was no doubt about it, still at least a 30-40 minute period where that pizza pie had to cook, right? So I know it seems like it happens in just a moment's time, but that's the problem that most people aren't realizing. It's like, just because you plant the apple tree, I mean, you wouldn't expect to see the tree and the apples in a week or two, right? And in a week or two, if you didn't see the tree or the apples, would you think that there was something wrong? No, right? Right? If you open up the oven in 2 minutes and the pizza wasn't cooked yet, would you think there was something wrong, that this time it's just not going to work? Or would you just say, no, it needs more time to cook. It needs more heat, needs more pressure, right? So that's the same thing with us. You know, a lot of people think it's going to happen overnight, but it is going to happen. It's just going to happen over many, many nights, is where you know, build yourself and craft yourself into a success. So keep that in mind. Don't rush your process, man. Don't rush it.
Many nights, many failures, many tears.
Yeah.
It's all part of the deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Ain't nobody trying to eat that rushed pizza either. I ain't trying to eat that. You eat it. Right? The rushed pizza don't even taste good. It's not even appetizing. So why would you want that in your life? Why would you want rushed results? Like, do we have to do everything we need to do and put the pedal to the metal? Of course. But we don't want rushed results, man. We don't want uncooked pizza. Which pair is this? This is gold. Yeah, we got news coming here right now. There it goes. Oh, man. Can we take flight here? I wish we had a closure above. I'd be interested in these buys. But I'm not going to touch this yet. Could we get a 4-hour fake out, or are we going to break the lows and fill the wick here? Let's see. $15 closures would be very nice. Broke the lows there on the 15 too. John Doe. 7-Eleven. You want that homemade pizza or 7-Eleven, G? You tell me. You start eating that, next thing you know, your stomach's all hurting. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it, man. You getting into unnecessary debt. I mean, you know, your stomach's hurting and stuff. No point in doing that stuff. Little by little. What up, Jameel? Jameel? What's goody? Can we take a look at Nasdaq? Yes, let's take a look at Nas and Q style. Sheesh. All right, let's see. So daily did close bullish. That's right. So we did close bullish there yesterday. You are making a steep wick. We talked about this in Asian session too, about really making a steep wick on this daily candle today. You guys remember that? About the 4-hour, if the 4-hour break in the lows there, you should see a big push. That's what happens. You get the big push down. So we did close very strong bearish. You know, we are kind of moving on up here. So let's take a look at what's happening on the 1 hour. 1 hour has support sitting right here at 2203.16, and then you got resistance here, right? So that's kind of the range that we're in. You're melting off here with no top wick, which is interesting. 30-minute may create support, right? Last time we created support down here, we were able to get a nice push out of this zone here. So you got support form, and then the next couple candles just end up ripping up. So you do have clean range. We'll see what happens, right? We are in a zone of support at the moment. If you don't like the buys, like let's say you get maybe buys from down here, they're decent, right? Coming up towards like 22 there. But if you can't get those buys, like let's just say this candle closes maybe up here or something, then I think at that point it'd be best to wait for closures above the range here. Maybe you get a new support, something like this to form, and then a nice little breakout there. So that's kind of like what I would love to see here as well. Nice little bullish closure above, and then we should take flight. Yeah, don't really want to sell down here though, because we're just in a lot of support. Dun, dun, dun. NQ runners, we'll see. You might create support here now. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Conrad? Conrad was stirring something up there in the pre-New York stream, buddy. I seen y'all. It's just like being a good parent. Yeah, it's true. You're not always gonna be your kid's friend. Yep, 100%. That's a good analogy. Use current candle stops for pre-New York trade? Yes. Yep, current candle stops. Yeah, let's just take a look and see what happened here. So, okay, so good numbers on the dollar here. So green numbers on the dollar. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see if gold wants to melt off here. 4 hour is still bearish, so we still have not closed above 29.13 yet. 1 hour closure in about 20 minutes. So yeah. News bearish for gold. Yeah, good for the dollar here. Rafi, you guys adjusting well now? You're pretty settled in, right? It's been what, about a month? Has it been a month yet?
Huh?
Has it been a month yet?
Yeah, a little over a month now. I mean, I got in
Nice.
on the 22nd of January, so it's been a month now.
Okay.
Got the whole car sorted. Me and Courtney, we got a car now. We're just
Oh yeah, I
waiting
seen
out,
it. I seen
the
it.
paperwork and everything for the house.
Solid.
Moving date is the 21st of this month, so we'll see. Hopefully everything goes in.
W. Of this month?
Just waiting now.
Very nice, bro. Congrats. Hopefully
Yeah,
all goes
thank
smooth
you.
for you.
Then
I seen the cars though. The
then
cars
I'll have
look
my
good.
office. Huh?
The cars look good.
Yeah, it's riding smooth. It's riding smooth.
Nice.
Got pulled over a couple days ago.
Early
The
pullover.
tinted windows, I guess, too dark in Iowa.
Oh no way.
He's like, you know what, I'm pulling you over. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing what I'm supposed to. He's like, yeah, it's too dark. I can't see inside. You don't have to see inside, but anyway.
Florida,
Yeah,
I don't
so
think they have that rule.
not change. Huh?
Florida, I don't think they do that.
Yeah, in Kansas City, same thing, bro. Like I was
Yeah.
limo all around, and I was like at 20% in the front. But here, they want 70% visibility on the rear side. So,
Like, come to Florida.
yeah, little things. I think that's gonna be the next move.
Let's get it. All y'all come to Florida, man.
Yo,
Come on,
let me ask
Aaron.
you this. What's the gym situation out there, bro?
What do you mean?
Like, do you guys have spas and stuff like that in the gyms, or?
Yeah, it depends on what gym you go to. If you go to like, your normal franchise, you're just gonna have like the gym, like, not like a full spa, but like, got like not a full Bali spa, right? But it got a little massage area and all that. And then you got like saunas. Some of them have pools. Some of them have like ice baths and stuff. Just depends on what gym you go to.
Yeah, that's something, bro. Like, a lot of people ask me, do you miss Bali? And I'm like, I think like my chapter is completed and I do not miss it.
Yeah.
But, bro, like the gym scene out there, bro, is next level. Like compared to where I'm at right now, it's just
bet.
I went to every single
Right now
one.
you're like, what? Oh man, what a culture shock.
Huge.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So I miss that for sure.
Stay out of Florida. Yeah. Actually, Florida sucks, man. Way too hot. Rains every day. It's miserable. No one come here.
Yeah, we're thinking have a system where right after Thanksgiving we head out there. So like December, January, February, March, and maybe make it back around April.
Yeah.
Like
No,
3 or
that's
4
nice.
months out of the year, something like that.
Yeah. Can you explain the tight stops during pre-New York? Please explain when to use previous candle and current candle. Yeah, so anytime, that's a good question too. So anytime that, like, let's say you're looking for sells here, right? And let's say you don't get the greatest top wick, right? So what you can do is you can keep your stops above that high, right? But when it comes to the entry, you want to enter on you don't want to enter on this low here, because if you're entering on that low, it doesn't technically mean anything, right? It's not breaking a previous low or anything like that. So you can break this low here, come all the way down, never break the low, and then come back up here, right? And give this candle a steeper top wick, right? Where the candle can maybe come up and that could stop you out, and then bam, price goes down. So the time that you want to use the current candle is when you do have a tight stop loss like that. So let's just say this is like 50 pips up here, 50 pip stop, and this is, let's say, 20 pip. And you don't want to risk the 50 pips. You just want to risk the 20, but then you got to sacrifice a little bit on the entry, right? And that entry's got to go below the low here. So that way, at least now you're breaking a low. So if you're breaking that low on the previous candle, what's going to happen is this high now should be the new high, like we discussed earlier, right? Where you're making, right? And then let's say we come up on the next one, right? You're making the higher highs, or I'm saying the lower lows and lower highs here, right? Let me get a different yellow, right? You got a low, high, low, right? So until you start breaking previous candle highs, you really don't have to worry about it much. So that's what I would say is anytime you're using that current candle high, see if you can enter on the previous candle low. Now, let's say that low, let's say you are going to use the previous candle high, right? Let's just say that's 30 pips and it's not, let's say it's up here and it's like 30 pips up here, and you got something like this. You got a nice steep top wick. You can now enter on the break of this low, right? You don't need to enter down here, especially if you're going to use the previous candle high. So what I always like to say is if you're going to use the current candle low for entry, use the previous candle high for stop loss, right? If you're going to use the previous candle low for entry, then it's okay to use the current candle high for stop loss. You may have to rewind that. You may just have to rewind that. Right? Current candle, you can keep previous stops. Previous candle, you can keep current stops. All right? I don't have 1% visibility in the car. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, Daniel. Just keep driving. Just keep driving. Repeat it. Rewind it. Yeah, rewind it back. Rewind it back. Because that has helped me a lot. And look, sometimes you're not going to be able to keep like sometimes you're going to have a entry where the wick's way up here. You know, you can't really enter off that wick there. So you're forced to use the current candle stop, current candle entry, right? So sometimes, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I still like to use those previous candles because until we break that high, we can come down and break that low at any point, right? This candle can throw a bottom wick all the way down and still respect the low and continue to move up there. So if you can, and it's doable, you know, obviously you can't do this if it's like 80 pips or something like that. You're forced to use the current candle low, but yeah, just consider it. Oh, nice, Jabber. Where you at? We're in Florida. First full week. It's a good time to be in Florida right now.
What's the weather gonna be there today?
Today, let's see.
Just a light day.
60. It's be a little chilly today. A little chilly. 63.
Dang.
But yeah, yesterday was a little rainy. The day we played golf though was amazing. Probably the best day of the week. Tuesday was money. It's you, yeah. It is. Yeah, a lot of these are important things when it comes to like the nuances of the strategy. You either figure them out through time or you figure them out through like someone saying something about it, or yeah, because it's very hard to catch on to some of these things when you just chart time alone. It takes a lot longer. You used to live in Florida? Oh, no way. Sebastian, let's go. Let's play. Wesley Chapel. Yeah, Wesley Chapel. How about you? Oh, Miami? All right, cool. Have I used? Yeah, so I definitely have done that before. I've definitely used current candle entry with current candle stops. It just all depends on the situation, you know. It's not like a one size fits all. There's gonna always be like different conditioning around the trade itself. Like right now, the conditions are crazy here, right? We don't know what the 4-hour wants to do. News came out, we should melt. Price is trying to say otherwise. 30 minutes in a range. You broke the highs, you broke the lows. Like this is tough market conditions here, right? So it just all depends on what's happening at that given day, on that given time, and what the 4 hours doing. And so it's not like a one size fits all answer. Like the ideal like situation would be, though, if you are entering off the previous candle low, you can use the current candle highs. That's probably your ideal situation, especially when the wick isn't that far down. If you have a steep wick to the downside, then you can't do that, though. And sometimes your setup's going to be there, but just not going to have the opportunity to get in. It's just not going to make sense, and that's totally fine. Yeah, 15 minutes nasty here. Horrible, like, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I think the buys look the best if you can get closures above. You got a 4-hour closure here too in about an hour. Is it the same stream Zoom as YouTube? Wait, for the clubhouse, is it the same stream? Yeah, so the clubhouse is in here right now, eating breakfast and stuff. Yeah, they're in here now. So like, pretty much we do the clubhouse schedule is all over. But yeah, pretty much when we shut things down here, we're still on for like another hour or so. Yeah, like yesterday we stayed on till like 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Usually we get off around like 11:15. If we hit a big trade like here in New York or something, then we'll probably get off a little even earlier than that at times. But sometimes the conversations just keep rolling and the questions just keep coming in, and it's a really good time, you know. So you end up getting lost in time over, you know, like half hour, 45 minutes, just like, oh damn. Rafi, you eating that breakfast again? Oh, lazy and good.
No, I'm just telling Sebastian, you know, like,
oh,
my wife is
Sebastian
she's a fake
definitely
white girl.
I
come down, she got
cooks
my
Spanish
ready.
food.
I'm like,
That's funny.
yeah, crazy.
Johnny Gems in the house. Johnny, this guy's a friggin'. They don't make them like him. They don't make many like this guy.
Yo,
Bro,
yo.
what a trade, dude.
What a trade, bro.
I'm happy.
Congratulations to everyone
I'm
involved.
happy for you.
What's up, boys? What's up, Rafi? What's good, Nick?
How you doing? What a
Thank
trade
you,
in
bro.
New York, dude. That was insane.
Yeah. Yep. Really, really good trade. That was well anticipated. We were patiently waiting for that setup the whole session. So patience does pay. And yeah. I thought that had really good management. Yo, salute to anyone who was holding with me for real. Like you guys got balls. Like that was a little ballsy of me, but hey, we had logical reasons to do so, and that was more of a professional management for sure if you guys caught on to that. But yeah. W trade.
Yeah, John's a savage. I don't know, man. You guys heard me. Once we hit that little support, I'm like, that's my partials. I'm out. John's like, yeah, I'm holding this. I'm like, this guy's a dog. What a dog.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I was looking at the trade logically, right? Sticking to the logical plan. Once I seen signs of struggle, I closed my full position when we got back there. But
yeah, and good thing you did, bro, because look, we respected that 1 hour high, our 1 hour low.
yeah, bro, I know. I seen that. So
Yep.
Definitely more of an experienced trade management for sure, but it all made sense.
Yeah, bro. Good trade. Really good.
W closure, bro. We literally did not push further down from when you got out, or when I got out.
No, I know. I jumped back on real quick while the stream was starting, and I seen you. You were like, I'm closing this right here.
Yeah.
Money.
And if you guys know why I was holding because we had pips on the table. Like the markets were willing to give us a little bit more, but that's why I was willing to hold. I had really no reason to go break even, but once I had a sign of rejection and struggle, that's where I got aggressive with just closing the bag right where it was.
Yeah, I mean, look at
Right
that.
where we're
Like,
at.
you would think you had way more pips to go here, right? Like a lot on the
Absolutely.
table.
Yep.
But yeah, once you start struggling here and come up and then back down and struggle again, I mean, I think it's best to get up out of there.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. But
Mr. Krabs.
amazing read on.
Plus, you got the news, so you never know. Like, you might probably just do that and then range and draw that, you know.
Exactly. Great point, Rafi. That was another reason we had news coming in too. Yep.
That's the reason. Well, that's one of the reasons. Like I like holding things, and that's the reason why I put myself a bit easy so quickly, because that 15-minute support plus the news. I'm like, feels like you gotta secure where you can.
Absolutely, bro. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, good trade, everyone. Well, what's going on, chat?
That
How's
was
everyone
solid.
feeling today?
Super. That was solid, bro. Solid.
Solid.
That was the trade. So this is the trade that we're talking about here, guys. So you basically had price kind of pushing down pretty heavily. This was the trade that was taken in pre-New York in the clubhouse. You had price push down. You came back up. You created that resistance right here. And then this is the entry. So this is the trade, kind of like what the questions have been based upon. Is that wick right there, is it good enough? And in my opinion, yeah. I mean, if you got volume coming in, you got the bias is bearish, you got clean traffic to the left, you got the playbook set up. The only thing is you don't have the steepest top wick. So sometimes you got to calculate when that's a good idea to not get in and when you should. And with that wick and the break of these lows and that volume coming in, I thought that was a perfect opportunity to go ahead and short the market there, at least coming down into this zone right here and then getting out, right? Because this is your previous 1 hour low. And if you don't break that, you're going to reject it, right? And that's exactly what happened. We did reject out of there. So yeah.
Yep.
Just a money trade there.
And there's no such thing as a perfect top wick either, Like once you see the edge, you got to act. Like I seen a top wick, I acted on it. I'm not really thinking too much about it or looking at it too much. When I see the edge, I'm acting.
To be honest, the top wick didn't concern me at all. The only thing that concerned me in this trade was this support over here. That was it. Other than that, I thought this was perfect.
Yeah.
This one right here. But again, the fresh price action states that we could drive down with the volume. But now watch me go to this current chart and let's see where we respected. Look at that. That's that same support that I was telling you that I just drew. Notice how that candle came back up and closed above it. You know what I mean? So, and look at, we respected the 1 hour low down there. So what did I say? If we don't break it, we're going to reject from it. We're going to respect it, right? Meaning we're going to not go lower, start coming up higher. So yeah, price action's key. But again, during that high volume push that we know is going to happen at like 7:30, you're bound to get 20, 30 pips, which I think that's what we got, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. I got about 30 pips on that one.
Yeah.
Yep. And just as easily as it rejected and went up, it could have easily went down, right? So it's easy to say stuff like this, after the fact it's already happened, but once the trade's happening, staying disciplined to that plan is what's going to be most important.
Facts.
Staying disciplined to the plan eliminates any potential shoulda, woulda, could've going on, any thoughts like that going on in your head.
Yeah, and if you stayed out of this trade because of that support, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, right? I wouldn't want to get activated here and then price pops back up. So if your original analysis that was done by you stated, hey, I don't really like it until we close below, I don't think that was a bad trade at all, because just if you don't know where to close partials, you're taking a loss here, right? You're getting caught holding that bag, right? Most traders, if they don't have their management dialed in with partials and all that, they don't even see this area right here. So they're just looking, hey, clean traffic to the left, right? So they're gonna get caught holding that right there. Price gonna come back. They're not even looking at the range, right? So now they're not even realizing that price closing above that zone there. And then bam, you know, TP gets smacked. So that's why all this stuff is extremely important.
Yeah, when you don't have that vision, man, it's a lot easier for you to get targeted with emotions, you know? Like now you start overthinking, you know, all kinds of probabilities that you think that could happen, you know? So it's just like having that plan is part of your strategy as well, you know? Like you have your ABCDs, but then you also gotta know when to get out.
Exactly.
And if you don't know that, you know, if you don't have a plan for that, like a guide map, you're lost, you know, in this trade, and you're trading emotionally with zero logical plan. So hell yeah, bro. Facts. The plan is super important.
Yep. Just like the London trade, like if you were playing the 30-minute time frame on your analysis, then you should have been in this move here. Right? But if you weren't looking at that and you were focused on the 15-minute, which I don't blame that trader either, right? This is a very concerning support here that we've already rejected, right? So if you didn't take that one, that's not a big deal either, because the main thing is you're following your plan, right? And doing what you feel you have experience on that works best. So if you were playing the 15 here in London, and you missed that move, you didn't miss anything, right? You never had a closure there. So it just all depends on what ranges you're playing. You know, I think there was people in the clubhouse that were playing this range. There were people in the clubhouse that were playing, you know, this 30-minute range here. So depending on what you were more comfortable with, then that's what to go with, right? But if you see that 15-minute range and you just hear someone say, well, I'm going to use the 31, you don't just blindly get into that, right? You use the 15-minute range. And if it goes, it goes, right? If it drives, it drives. It's just not your trade at that point. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Everyone's going to play it a little bit differently, but it's all good as long as you're following your plan.
Yes, sir. Yo, what's good, Daniel? What up, bro?
Daniel.
Oh, man.
We also saved ourselves from a loss last night. Right here. So you had a closure above an Asian session. We were looking for buys or open for the buys. You had this candle close, and this current bearish one right here, it opened up. So we were all ready, right? You had a breakout above the range, clean traffic to the left. Now all we need is the lower wick on this candle, right? So the candle didn't even make much of a wick, maybe like a 3-pip wick. Starts moving up, breaks the highs, and then back down, right? Struggled here, and then straight down it went. So I'm glad we stayed out of those and didn't just take that trade just to take a trade, right? Like, and we were saying last night on the stream, like, we're not here to just take trades. Like, we're here to learn and we're here to make money. So we don't want to force trades. We want to make money. That's what we're here to do. So in order to make money, you gotta let those trades come to you. They gotta come looking good too. They can't come all sloppy. You gotta tell them, hey, walk out the door and come back in if you want me to enter.
The best trades, bro, only. Let's go.
The best trades only. There's no point in taking any other trade unless you're just here to trade. And traders do trade, but they trade the best setups of the day.
Yep. I'm here to learn the art of capturing pips over money.
We artistic.
See how many pips can we catch?
Before TT, I'd be looking at going all the way down. Yeah, exactly. Yep. There's that power in those advantage points and those partial TPs and all that. And even if you don't close there, at least go break even, because that's where you could certainly begin to reject from.
Yeah, I was just gonna say too to Sebastian, bro. That's a W nickname.
Which one?
Partial trader.
Yeah.
We'll call you that, all right, Mr. Partial Trader. That's a great nickname.
We do a little partials.
The thing with partials is it allows you to compound versus getting greedy. So I'm all with that, right? I'm all with compounding profits versus getting greedy. W nickname, bro.
Green bands.
Green bands.
What up, Green?
Love green.
Oh, another closure, doji closure here in the range. Come on, New York session. Give us something. Give us something.
Bro, lately it's been all Asian, London, and pre-New York.
I know. It has been. It's been all Clubhouse, man.
Asian session's been really good this week. We already
Yeah.
took 2 trades this week.
Yeah, I know. Little Trumpy. Little 800 thanks to Mr. Trump. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All he did was say hello. Boom. 30 pips. Thank you. Let's see here. I dropped down, went up 10%, dropped to over negative 7%, so lost 17% by over trading. How can I fix this and regain control? Playbook setups only. That's it. Simple. So don't overtrade anymore. And by the way, what do you define overtrading as? Because if you're taking multiple trades a day that line up with your system, I wouldn't consider that overtrading, right? But if you're taking these random trades, meaning, you know how we plan our trade out every time before we take it? So if you're taking trades and then planning it out right after, or there is no plan, it's just finger on the X, and whenever it looks good enough to close, you'll close, or wherever it looks bad enough to close, you'll close. That's not going to work. That will not work. That's the quickest way to go negative 17%, lose 17%. So the advice remains the same, G. You know, you got to show up every day. You got to be patient. You got to be disciplined, and you got to wait for the best setup to come. I'm keeping it so simple with you guys because I really want this to finally like get through. Like, you will not make it by doing the stupid stuff. It's not gonna work. Newsflash.
Yep.
It ain't gonna happen.
Like this, man. Like, if you see a guy that trained for the Olympics, you know, they trained for many years. Let's say a guy that is running the 100-meter dash. He trained for many years to execute for 10 seconds or below. Same thing here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to pick a certain time of the day that you know your system's gonna be there and show up for that time. That's a probability. You're gonna have a better probability to do that at that time than a random time throughout the day. So if you have, let's say, 2 sessions that you are really good at, stick to those 2 and that's it. That's what's gonna help you with over trading, because you know these are clocking time, right? Like, this is when I go to work. So let's say, you know, New York session, that's it, 2 hours. And then Asia, that's it. Stay away from the charts. Keep your mental capital intact so you can be a better performer during your sessions, during your time of work. Just like an athlete, they train so long to perform for this a little bit of time. They're not thinking about running the 100 meters every day, right? So if you think about it like that, like, I'm an athlete and I'm gonna show up at this time every time, you are gonna do you a huge favor.
Yeah, you know, if you guys like this career, if you like this industry, if you like this business, just start enjoying doing what it takes to win. That's it. You know, if you want to be a winner here, do what the winners do and have fun doing it. Don't make it like, oh, I have to do this, or I can't take this trade. Like, no, you shouldn't take that trade. It's not that I can't take this trade because it didn't close above the range and it's got no wick. No, dude, you shouldn't take that trade because it closed in the range and it doesn't have a wick. So you got to start looking at it like this and not just looking at it, restart. No, not right now. You got to start looking at it like, hey, I enjoy doing what's required. I enjoy working for this business and working in this business and being a good trader and doing what good traders do. Just enjoy it. It's fun. I promise you. It's not like there's no pain.
It's like working in a cubicle.
But I'm saying, like, being disciplined to the rules isn't like a chore. It's not like a drag. Like, oh, I gotta do. Like, it's fun. Making money is fun, gang. Like, bringing in income, making $1,000 on a trade, right? Making $733 in minutes is fun, right? You know what's not fun? Losing all the money, blowing all the combines, disrespecting your rules, continue to self-sabotage yourself. Like, that is not fun. So why keep doing it? Right? Why not have some fun, make some money, and enjoy life? I think that's a much better plan.
So,
Yeah, real good professional trading is boring. It is. You gotta wait. You got to wait.
Guess what? That gives you the opportunity for you to do other things. Spend time with family, have another business, help people in other things. Like, it's giving you actually more freedom if you think about it.
That's it.
You gotta wait.
It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah.
right.
It's a good life. It's a good life out there for you. It's just on the other side of discipline. Remember, there is no
Have fun.
perfect system. No perfect. You can't follow a perfect system or find one. You just got to follow one. All perfect systems are everywhere. It's just which one are you gonna follow?
Yo, I was gonna share with you guys because I literally this has been driving me nuts, man. You know, I was a guy that I depended on alarm, right? Because I was out doing things, and I used to use TradingView for an alarm system, and I found a way to do this. So if you go to TradingView, right, and then you go on gold, you want to look at capital. Let me see. When you go to gold, you know, the broker is capital.com. That chart is exactly the same that we're seeing here on TopStat.
Oh yeah.
It's the same 4 hour. It's the same thing.
Oh, same platform. You mean?
Yeah, it's the same. So like the 4 hour closes the same. So it's like if you look at that on TradingView, it's the same that you're seeing here. So that is allowing me to set my alarms on my phone. Now I'm going back to what I used to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been missing a lot of moves just because I don't have an alarm system here on StopStat. So if you go, and also for the guys that are doing NAS or whatever, if you go to, it's same, capital.com, because I'm doing US 500. It's exactly the same that we see here. So you can set your alarms and everything and wait for candle closures or whatever. So like, that's what I used to do. It kept me in, you know, keeping things in perspective. So if you want to, you know, look at TradingView from that, you see that you're looking at the same chart here. Hope that helps.
Little alarm setting. I've never used the alarms or anything. Never once.
Yeah, word Sebastian. TopStat needs to add that. They need to add some alarms in their charts. For real.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah. So like if you go to watch list, right, and then on the top you're gonna see that the plus sign. If you go and type gold, just type gold, you're gonna see a bunch of them. You're gonna click on the one that says capital.com. Same thing with, you know, NAS and US 500. It's a game changer. I'm telling you, it's been a game changer for me when I started using alarms two years back.
Yeah, especially with you being on that crazy time difference and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send it on the chat so you guys see what it looks like.
Send it. Yeah, I know a lot of traders do use alarms.
Anyone's got that busy schedule.
It gets busy. What up, Spidey? Spidey in the chat.
Spidey, what's good, Spidey?
Discounts on TopStep? I think they already have their stuff discounted. They have like the best pricing in the game. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. There is definitely not going to be discounts with TopStep.
No, not from where it's at right now.
No.
All right, I'll be right back. Let's wait on like a 15, maybe even a 30 closure. 15 looking pretty good, so we'll see what happens here. BRB.
So what's good, YouTube? How we doing? How was everyone's trading day today? Asia, London, New York, how'd you guys do?
Well, I
9:30
see
cheat
that.
code. Yup.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just say 9:30 cheat code coming up. Facts bands counted up. My bad.
Yeah, no. I see here that you also can get a GC. I see here Corey. He does that. Let me look at something here because I'm not executing there. I'm just looking at the alarm system, but it seems like yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah, you see, like that's the issue right here. You see, like if I go to the 4 hour candle on Top Step, the 4 hour closes in 48 minutes. So I went to the GC, it closes in 58 minutes. That's a 10-minute difference. Because I'm actually basing everything out of, Top Step. So like that's what I was looking. I was looking for a candle that closes exactly the same time because that will, like I said earlier, like I'm looking at a certain hours throughout the day. So I need my candles on my trading view to align with Top Step.
Yeah. So a 10-minute delay. Word.
Yeah, so capital.com is exactly the same. 4 hours, like there's no delay. Price, obviously, it's not the same, but I'm not looking at price. I'm looking at candle because price here and price, they're different. That's what I noticed. But when it comes to chart and when it closes, it's pretty much similar. So when I get my alarm, I just go to Top Step and execute there. Does that make sense?
Definitely makes sense. Yep. Yeah. In fact, Larry, if there's a delay, that probably means that you need to pay for it. That there's some sort of data plan you need to pay for.
Oh, really?
That's true.
Well, I mean, I pay for
Yeah.
mine.
So that's probably what it is. If there's a delay, then that would probably make sense.
I don't know, man. I pay for
Yeah,
mine.
it would be a small fee.
Hmm.
You paid for yours? Oh, you did?
Yeah. Because I set multiple alarms.
Okay, so
And like when you have the free version,
right, so
you
yeah, I
can only
wouldn't
set
be sure.
one alarm.
Got you.
Yeah.
Three 360 away from passing a 50K combine. Awesome, dude. Let's go. You're one trade away. Don't even think about it. Next best setup. When that setup presents itself, execute. Manage to trade logically, and you'll just naturally get over that profit. But once you're up and over that target and profit, close that thing, man. That'll be, bro. Good
Close
work.
it. I actually have a friend who passed the combine and then took another trade and failed. Holy!
Definitely
If you're
don't do
listening
that.
right now, I love you. My name is Nick, and I am your friend. But that had to be the no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, imagine finding that out. Like, wait, I don't just pass. I gotta end the day above. Yeah, but
Right.
but the moment you like fail, it's like boom, they throw it like right on your face. Like, all right, you're kicked out. Good luck. Buy another one.
Right. Email comes in right away.
Best of luck next time.
When you pass, you have to wait until like 5 o'clock.
Can you comment on the Top Step rules for moving to live after 5? Yeah, so it looks like if you make if you get 5 payouts, they're gonna move you over to a live account on Top Step. So that's pretty interesting. I'm actually eligible for my 5th payout, and I was actually thinking about this for a little while yesterday, and I'm thinking of it like, well, that 5th payout is a card that I can hold on to for right now, right? Because if I take a payout now, I'm up 35, so it's that 7,000 on. So I could take a payout on this account. I could also take a payout on another account, and I could probably leave about like 4K in my account because I'm under the impression that if you if you go live, they combine your current profits throughout all your XFAs, right? I'm pretty sure that's what they decided to do. So if that's the case, I'm thinking about holding the card a little longer and saying, you know what, let me just run it up for like 30 days and see if I can, instead of taking like a 3K payout or 4K, I can go ahead and maybe, you know, build these accounts up. I mean, this account here was at 700 and something dollars. I built it back up to like 4,400. So what if I can maybe do that like over the course of the next month and get both of these accounts over like 15,000, right? Then I can take a decently good payout, right? At least 5,000-6,000, and now still have like a good like 15 grand to play with as my new live account, quote unquote, right? So I don't know. I'm still thinking about how I want to go about it and what I want to do, but yeah, that's kind of like my thoughts. So I want to hold that card for now and see if I can maybe, you know, build the account a little bit longer and then go from there.
That actually makes another good reason why you should build a drawdown buffer now. Now with that new rule.
Yeah.
With the live
Yep.
account. Anyone
Yep.
who's building good buffers is straight.
Yep. So that's the question. Do we build a buffer? Do we... Yeah, and then that's the other thing, bro. It's like, damn, do they pull the plug on you just by themselves, right? And just while you're in the process of building that. And so I don't know. I think I'm gonna hang on to all accounts and not do any payouts. I just did a payout, so I can wait. You know, I could wait the month and build the account all the way up along with the other ones and see where I fall. Then use the payout. You could change prop firms. Well, that's the thing too. You're not tied to one, right? So I could have a live account here, and then I can go get other combines and get other accounts, and you know, free to go where I want. So yeah, it's 15.
I mean, the best thing about it is you're
no wick here, so gotta wait on the 30.
The best thing about it is you're gonna be in the live markets, so you won't be trading simulated, you know, markets anymore. You'll be trading live, which is always fun, right? It's always cool to trade live.
It's I can care less for it, but I'll do it.
Right.
At this point,
Who
I can
cares,
care
man?
less about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could always go to account with like Tradeify, Apex, whatever. You know, there's a bunch of other ones.
There's a bunch.
There's
We
one
won't say any
coming
other
up.
names.
There's another one coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah, there's you know, how many have I taken? I've taken 4 now. So this would be my 5th one when I do take it. So that's what I'm saying. I got that card. I may hold that card for a little bit, play the game a little bit longer, and then give that card up. Yeah, because I personally would like, if I am going to go to the live and they are going to combine all my profits, I'd much rather, because then I can't even get like XFA, combines, nothing. So if I'm going to do that right out the rip, I want to at least have a decent sized buffer, like 10K, 15K. Or maybe I'll be feeling froggy and I'll just drain all the accounts. Just drain them all. Take all the profits and then move on. Where did my Clubhouse chat go? What the heck? Is it 5 payouts total, or I think we found out that it was just 5 payouts total. Does anyone else know this? Is it 5 payouts total, or is it 5 payouts per XFA? I would most likely believe that it was 5 payouts in general, like altogether. Wick fill in the 15? No, there was no bottom wick here. No lower wick on this 15-minute candle, so then we gotta wait for the 30-minute now. Hi, Lele. Lele's here, so we should have volume coming in. How was your sleep, buddy? Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. 5 payouts total? Yeah, that would make more sense to me. Good for USD. No, I'm just kidding. All right, don't yell at me, man. Don't yell. All right, cool. So we do have 9:30 coming up. It should be, coming in a few minutes. You don't have a lower wick here, so I wouldn't get in this regardless. You did get the closure above that range, though. You just got no lower wick on the candle. So let's see if we can maybe come down a little, and then 9:30 could continue to push us back up. We were all ready for 9:30 yesterday, but 9:30 wasn't ready for us. So hopefully maybe today it will be. Gold needs a spanking. Whoop gold up. Let's see what NQ's doing. Nothing. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So we're still struggling here. We haven't really got much. See that? You haven't really got much. 15 consolidating. We're not able to push out of here. I do like buys above 204.28 though, like we talked about this morning in the breakdown. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's see. If you take out all the profit and you start a new combine, yeah, I think so. Yeah. If you get it all out before they get to you, yeah. It's supposed to be 5 payouts per XFA, but now they can move you to a live technically whenever they feel like it. Gotcha. Yeah. Top Step do a payouts in Spain? I'm not too sure. What's the buffer? I don't know what the buffer is for my futures funds. I've never used them. I've actually only used Top Step for futures. Question on this days, I am not sure which trade to take. I could say I'm a little bit confused. How can I collect things and be sure about A+ setups? Sometimes there's not an A+ setup. You know, the best thing to do when you're confused is to do nothing, to remain out of the markets, and to only show up when things make complete and total sense to you. Right? This is one of those jobs where you don't get paid to show up, you get paid by performance. So if there is no A+ setups, right, then maybe just that's a sign not to take a trade. Yeah, I remember the first time I realized that I can actually have a no trade day. I was like, what? Those exist? My boy's like, yeah, we could do it. I'm like, we could do this, bro. We can do this. If there's no trades, we can stay out of the markets. No lie, we had to like force ourselves to do these type of things in the beginning. I know it sounds silly now, like as if like I would never have had to do that, but I'm telling you, I've been there. So if you're confused, that means that's the market screaming at you. Stay away. Stay away.
Always hit yourself with the question, would I rather be out of the trade wishing I was in, or in the trade wishing I was out? And then once you answer that question, that should help too.
Five payouts in any
Yo,
single.
Nick, facts though, bro.
Yeah, I read that rule. It's like any single express account. It's like you want to make that a little bit more clear. like way to confuse everyone. So is it in a single account, or is it like, what is it? Is it payouts in a single account, or is it payouts in any signal account? I don't know. I personally think just 5 payouts regardless, no matter what account it is. I'm not, honestly, Maris, I am the wrong guy to ask that type of question. I have no idea when it comes to that type of stuff. The only thing I'm good at is mindset, mentality, trading, and being consistent. That's about it. Other than that, that whole like booking flights and finding out who takes what payments and returning emails and all that stuff, I'm not even that good at all that stuff. You wouldn't even want my answer. All right, we got 4 minutes for this closure.
On that one.
As long as the 15 closes bullish too, that looks pretty good. Oh. Damn, how am I 17 comments back on the clubhouse? You guys are chit-chatting it up here today.
They're chatting it up.
They're chatting. The chat's chatting.
Keep it down.
Oh yeah, maybe Magnus does know. Well, I know Magnus uses Top Step. Yeah, he uses it, so maybe that works. What's wrong with going live? Nothing really. Nothing really. It's just, do I want to go live? Like, do I want to take payouts right now and go live with like a $2,000, $3,000 account? Or do I want to push the envelope a bit and not take that payout, hold the payout right in my pocket, and then, you know, let time go by where I build this account so that way I can still take a payout, but also have a bigger live account, if that makes sense. That's kind of what where this whole conversation kind of started. So I was thinking, why not build it a little bit longer and then just take a decent sized payout, maybe like 5, 6, 7,000, and then just leave the rest in there and potentially have like 15 to 20K in there versus having, you know, 4K if I was to take my payouts now. Yeah, pretty much. You just basically just play with the profits. And then at the same time, it's like, well, you got 20K. Do you want to take it, or do you want to play with it? You know, so it's like so many ways that you can go about it. Yo, I think I didn't see that, but I did hear something like that. They pull me up on that thing. I'm be like, yo, shout out to TT. Yo. Go check out the live stream. They won't invite me back. They'll ask me some really deep question. Before that, I'll be like, hold on. You think I could say something? Hey, yo, shout out to TTE, the big homie Rafi, Johnny Gems, Sebastian, Norbin, Billy, Quarter Millie, Billy.
Just start saying everyone's name.
Free Magnus. Shout out to LeGrand. Mama, we made it.
Shout out Aaron and George.
Like, cut the live. Cut the live. Go to a commercial. I'm like, George VDM. Hey, Aaron.
Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
The guy who always has his camera on.
They'll be like, I said cut the live. Go to the commercial. That's fun.
Then you say, last but not least, Arrow, my boy.
Just start dancing. Because, you know, Aaron be dancing. He'd be dancing on the outro.
Hold on, Top Set. We need to bring Aaron up here so he can start dancing for us.
10 seconds for a closure here. Your 15 isn't closing the greatest, but it's not the worst either. Yeah, we're gonna need a lower wick, and then probably gonna be forced to take entries on the break of the highs, which is kind of not what I really was looking to do.
What about current 30 high?
So yeah, so then we have the option to ignore this 15 minute here and just go based off of the 30, which that may be what I do here. The only next best option is waiting on the 1 hour, but then you're gonna miss 9:30 volume. So yeah. Let's see something here. 10 a.m. news. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if we can get a lower wick here and then possible entries on the break of the highs. Shout out to TT. Yeah, you could also use the 15-minute like highs, but I just feel like that's a little bit late to the party. Like if we're gonna get in, let's get in here, keep a tight stop, and see if we can catch that move up. But we definitely need I definitely need a lower wick here first. If not, then I would be forced to wait on the 1 hour, which that happened to us yesterday or the day before. We took a beautiful trade at 10 a.m. Yeah, I'm expecting like lower wicks to come down, probably tap the bottom of that range there. Something like this, and then a rebreak of the high. I think is pure gold. No pun intended.
I like that. Coming down to resistance.
Let's go. Let's go. If I have 5 XFAs and each XFA I had 3 payouts, that's a total of 15. Will I be called up? Yeah, probably. They say you'll be called up after like 5. But they just made that rule. So if you already have like 15 payouts with them, then, I don't know. Maybe you're grandfathered in. Yeah, and that's true. Now if we do get a good lower wick, we could enter on the flip. This would be a opportunity if the wick is a lot lower down where we want it to just re-enter on the flip and then, get in for the wick fill and the break of the highs. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at NQ while we wait. Yeah, still melting.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Sebastian.
Whoops, just got in there. A little slippage. A little triple lot size going on.
Did anyone take the sells on NAS at 8 a.m.? That was pretty nice. Besides the small topic.
Yeah, Luke, for sure. That's the thing that like most people don't think about. Yeah, we need that lower wick. Copy trading apps for FX. Yeah, you can use one of them's called the Social Trader. The Social Trader, and then there's another one called Traders Connect. I've used both of them. I thought they were both pretty good. Go small risk. Yeah, I would. Especially if you're going to enter now. I'm not going to enter this unless there's a lower wick there. I may have to be forced to wait for the 1 hour. We'll see.
And we're also green, too, for the day. Like, not trying to lose these profits. We already did a job,
Exactly. Like, I'm up, what are we up here today? I'm up 14, I think. 14, almost 1,500. So I'm not trying to blow that. Right? On a stupid trade like this.
Most people are just trying to make that. Yeah. Most people, before they come to the markets, they're thinking, damn, if I make 1,500, that's a great day. Well, he's up 1,500. He should call it.
But I can make 4,000.
Right? That's the thing about money, right? There's always more. So it's like, all right, cool, I hit 1,500, but now let me try to make 2,000 or 3,000. But before you got here, you said, all right, well, even if I just made 1,500, that'd be a great day. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Problem making money isn't your ability to make it, but to keep it.
Yep. Today's trade we took so we took this one in pre-New York. This was a sell taken. I don't think I have this one in TradeZella yet. The one I have in TradeZella is this one, which was our London trade. And that was just like a 30-minute breakout. Do I have it up here? Yeah, right here. So 30-minute breakout, clean traffic to the left. Closed up partials right around that wick over there to the left, and that was it. Easy peasy. Goldie. Goldie, Goldie. Why you gotta always do this to us on YouTube? Come on, man. Damn.
Yes.
Making me look like I'm holding back on YouTube.
Max, bro.
Why you gotta do it to us, Goldie?
Oh, iPhone, man. Happy birthday. Yeah, W move for your birthday.
Birthday?
go.
Okay. Happy
Yeah,
B-Day.
birthday, bro.
That's a little bit up in the clubhouse chat.
Happy birthday, my man. Let's get it.
340 on forex F8, bro. That's all. That's what I mean. Like, all you need is like a couple hundred from one account times 5. Now you're talking, right? W, bro. Good work.
Oh, he said it's Joel. He said I'm on my other phone. Damn, Joel. Happy birthday,
Okay.
man.
Happy birthday, Joel. Good work, my man.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Had to say an iPhone. Tired. Nice, bro. Joe, you got any fun plans today? Anything cooking? Maybe some hibachi? What you doing?
Hey, that's gonna be the
Get some yum
TTE.
yum sauce for me and Rafi. If you got.
It's gonna be like the TTE tradition. Birthday, hibachi.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And TT, if it's your birthday, you get hibachi that night.
When's your birthday?
Mine's April 6th.
Oh wow, it's coming up.
A month actually from today. Wow, it's crazy.
Coming up.
Yeah. Yep. A month from now.
Yeah. Sebastian
Yeah.
went to carne en vara, bro. Like that's oof. Really good stuff right there.
Yeah, where's that at?
Yeah, where is that at, Sebastian? We need to find one of those in Tampa.
Facts, bro, right?
There's gotta be one.
I have to
Oh.
look it up.
They call it Doralzuela. It's like a bunch of Venezuelans down there.
That's nice. That's nice.
Oh, sick. See this? Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, that's just like,
Damn, bro. Sebastian, the nearest one to me is in Orlando. Orlando's the nearest
How far
one.
is that from you? Like an hour, 2 hours?
It's like an hour and a half, yeah. Yep. I have to make a road trip out of it.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks amazing. Wow. Food looks amazing. Greenery. Yo, Green, you pulling up for my birthday, bro? You know I would love to have you here. Oh, wait, never mind. You're pulling up before it. All right, bet. That's a great gift. As long as you're coming. XFA account is up 1K and I need 2 more trading days to withdraw. W, bro. What you gonna do? Big time buckets? Are you gonna withdraw? Or are you gonna build the buffer up a little bit more? What are you gonna do? What you thinking? What's up, Trinity? Hello? Want to build that buffer? Nice, bro. Good idea. I like it.
Trinity. Nice name.
Yo, Nick, did you go outside today?
Earlier before the sun was out.
Bro, it's
How is it
freaking
now?
beautiful out.
I bet.
It's beautiful, bro. There's a really nice cool breeze. Like it's not hot at all, but the breeze feels really good.
It's getting breezy. Yeah, man. Look at this. See, this 4 hour. I'm telling you, this thing's probably gonna be a fake out right now. Just like we mentioned in the top-down analysis this morning, it's just you can kind of feel that move changing there, right? Especially with that closure. If we would have had this bottom wick, man, this would be a great trade. Yeah, but you can't do it now. You can't enter here. It just doesn't make sense according to the plan. So the next best step is to now wait on the 1 hour in hopes that we don't fill the whole range here, right? So if you close somewhere down here, you have a shot to go ahead and fill that range on the 1 hour now to complete it. But if you do fill the range and move up to 29 before the closure, which could very well happen, then that probably chalks the day. The 4 hour is going to remain consolidating and probably just chip around here. Chip around, chip around. Hour from Orlando. Oh, snap. In Tampa. Yeah, like 20 minutes from Tampa. Juan, what's up, bro? Juan, you coming to pull up? You pulling up next month?
Yo,
Yeah,
what's the
Juan.
next? When is the next meetup?
We'll probably do a small one over here in Florida this month.
Is it official yet or?
Yeah, it's pretty official for those that want to come hang out. It just depends. So basically what I would do is I would create like a kind of like what is it called? You know, to see if someone's coming. What do they call that thing again? An invite? Yeah, an invite. Yeah, something like that. So I'd do like a little invite, get a head count, and then depend on RSVP. There you go. Yeah, and then depending on how that looks, we know whether or not we're just hanging out playing golf, shooting the breeze, or we're gonna go, rent some bigger spot and hang out. Steakhouse vibes, that's for sure.
Well, that's happening regardless. So
Green, we going back to that spot? I'm down. I am all the way down.
Coming?
Yeah, Green will be there.
Oh shoot!
be there.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see my boy Green.
So the only thing that I think could have been done differently here was remove this resistance, right? Just like that. So being that we had already closed above this range here, we knew that basically anything above there could be good for buys, right? So did we need that resistance today? Maybe not, right? I think the main reason I used it was just due to the fact that we were just so choppy on the 15, right? And chopping around on the 30 where it wasn't like the cleanest break and retest. So I don't mind having that today, but if we can take any little lesson away from maybe how could we have gotten into the buy off the 1 hour, that's what I would say. Is that maybe we disregard that resistance there on the 30 minute. But it's very easy to say that in hindsight, but I think that's the only way you participate here logically. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you basically have the 1 hour new support form right here, boom, and then push off of it. So that's probably the only way to go around this according to the playbook, like logically. But that's fine. Boom. NQ? Yeah, we can take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, snap. Son. Sheesh. Alf Stacks, that's a good question. So in this case, you had a new 30-minute candle here, and the 15, if we go to gold, like the wicks were just like too not like, look at the 15, right? So like that celery, that's not the celery I like to take when the wick is that high like that. look, I mean, we really didn't even move much from the highs at this point, right? So I don't like when the wicks like that. If I'm looking at like a celery play, which is typically the only time I'll take trades without lower wicks, I got to see like a wick on the bullish candle and then like more so a smaller top wick, right, on the red candle. So you see how this looks a little like this, those two candles and these two candles look totally different. So this is going to be the much better version of the celery play and something that I would be willing to take without a bottom wick. But when this wick on the red candle is just way up here, then that doesn't really make sense at that point. So yeah, that's pretty much why. So now we're forced to wait on the 1 hour. But 4 hour back in the range, well anticipated here. Pre-NFP makes total sense.
Yep.
NQ though might have a nice closure here. 15 closed below. 30's I'm skeptical here about the 30, but if you close here on the 30, it looks pretty good. So we can't put the buy stop on the... I don't like to do it like that. I don't see that one work as often. Like, that's nowhere near like 80% success rate. So I don't like to do that when that candle already kind of ran up a bit and the highs are too far up now. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I'd rather wait for the 1 hour now. Better confirmation. You also got a 4 hour closure, 1 hour closure, 30-minute closure, and all that. 4 hour may close pretty strong bullish. And if you're going to get a pullback, right? If the 4 hour wants to go up, but it wants to pull back, it's most likely going to pull back now. So it could leave a wick, and then the next candle got to open up for a wick too. So yeah, we'll see on the 1 hour. If it kind of pulls back a little bit more and then leaves a lower wick, and that new lower wick gives us the new 4 hour candle wick, I think that's a pretty good opportunity.
Bro, the guitar always hits around this time when we like 10 minutes.
Guitar? I know.
It's like game on the line.
For real, right? I'm jamming with him.
Green, you ready? You excited? I told you yesterday I got a steel mattress for you to sleep on. It's going to be very comfortable.
Yo, Green, are we going to play some golf, right?
No mattress, only bed frame. Green, you playing golf?
Green, I'm hyped to hit up some stakes with you too, bro.
Bet.
Oh, he's playing golf.
I'll be breaking no clubs this time.
Where's DK? Is DK here? No, he's not.
This guy
TK
Green. This guy Green hit this golf club, bro. TK was like filming him right there. Man kicked up so much dirt. TK had dirt in his hair, dirt in his eyes. Had to clean off his glasses. I was like, damn.
Is Green a righty golfer?
Yeah.
Oh. Is he gonna ask to use my clubs?
I don't know. He's here. You could ask him.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just trolling. Green, of course you can use my clubs, bro.
He never asked, though. That's the thing. And if I were you, I
I know,
wouldn't
I'm
let
just
him.
saying.
Last time he used some clubs, he broke them. That dude's too strong.
It's true. That is true. I was gonna be a nice guy, but if you're gonna break my clubs, then I don't know.
TK damn near blind.
go, Sebastian. You'll be there too, right, brother? We're gonna play some golf with you. You got
We
everything?
got straight
Beautiful.
fun.
You got that swing locked in? Nice, bro. I feel like I got a good, like, rhythm with my swing too now. Yeah, I can't wait to play with you boys.
Yeah, I got my gloves right here, bro. Ready to go.
Hey, let's go.
Ready to go.
Rafi, you know we're definitely hitting up the batting cage with you too, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you know that. Bringing the.
Got to.
I'm not gonna bring him, but we'll get the blitz balls out there.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true, Daniel. Yeah, the 1 hour lower wick wasn't even that great either. But we do have a 4 hour closure coming. That pre-New York trade though was shmoney.
Yes, it was, bro.
Glad we
It was a great trade. Yeah, facts. I was saying that too on the stream. I was like, it'd be nice to catch a move before, you know, unemployment claims and then the rest of the New York session.
Top Step humiliated someone? Oh damn. For using 15 contracts? How co oh damn. He was probably winning too. No way. So you guys send me that link.
Why would they do that to him?
I feel like I heard about that. That's messed up.
Like, bro wants to put 15 contracts, let him do it.
Damn, they set him up? Oh man. And no stop loss? Hey. Hey, if he blows his account, he blows his account, right? That's on him.
Yeah. Damn.
That ain't right. That ain't right. You guys have to get one of these if you don't have one yet. It's a must. Change your life. Change your life. Yo, which one was that? I want to check that one out. I was watching some DeChambeau action here.
Barney, he probably had a XFA or live account where there's no consistency rule.
You guys know which episode it was?
Yeah, what episode? I would like to see that too.
Let's see DeChambeau crank this thing. Oh my god.
He's about to vomit.
That was Johnny Gems the other day.
Can't wait to to do this.
What are we doing again? Oh yeah.
That was a bomb.
I think I follow Top Step, don't I? Was it a live stream? They do so many live streams. I can't even keep up with them. 30-minute 9:30 candle. Thank you, Mrs. Lippy. Doesn't that irk you? You wait on that the whole session and then boink, there it goes. Here's the test now. The test is what happens. What do you do next? What do you do next? Oh, we got it. We got it.
What the hell is going on at Top Step? I thought Top Step was one rule, one goal, and that's it. Supposed humiliating him, which I thought was completely unprofessional on top.
I see one trade a day, if that.
Multiple. That's how I ended up getting this lot. I was up around 50k last.
Hey, look, Rafi and John are on Top Step TV.
Closer, because the level I plotted for my take profit.
PT for the win.
Let's get it.
Just, like, appeared on top and then it just reversed
Mama, we
in
made it.
seconds and I was too late.
When you just take a screenshot and send it to your mom.
The leverage. That is a double-edged sword.
I'm on Top Step TV, mom.
Very risky.
Oh yeah, you don't screw around is right. All right, any trade setups that you'd be looking? Anything presenting itself to you? Just look.
That he didn't have a stop. I get into the conversation on during the
Too much drama for me.
The 12 hours, so like
Bye bye. Don't care. If I didn't hear it in the first like 5 seconds, yeah, it's just too much work for me. I'll be alright. I'll live. I'll live without hearing the roast. Close twice on winning positions. How do I consistently stop doing that? Why wouldn't you want to close on winning positions?
It's good.
That's a good thing to do. I wouldn't stop that.
Facts.
Wow, it's 1 hour moved. Well expected. 120, 130 pips. Oh, he closed early. Oh, okay. I mean, you got to trade the plan to trade the plan pretty much. So just have the plan in place before, and then like John did. I mean, John's probably answer that better than me. I mean, if you guys were in the clubhouse earlier, you would see him like price came like 5 or 10 pips from his TP, maybe even less, and he didn't even close it. So I don't know, John, do you have any advice?
Take what the market's willing to give you, and we understand that by looking left to get right, you know. So if you got clean range and you're willing to hold, then be willing to take what the market's willing to give you. I mean, yeah, that's the best thing I could say. Look left to get right and take what the market's willing to give you, and focus on the charts. That when I say look left to get right, that's looking at the charts, not the P&L, right? You probably closed early because of the P&L, so I'd say look at the charts. And if the charts are willing to give you more pips, then hold on to it.
Yep. And look, if you plan to close a little early, like let's say you plan to close here, right here, right? But price opens up on the next candle and does this, you didn't close early, right? You closed right on time when you planned. Just because price kept going doesn't mean you did something wrong by closing here. You know what I mean? So whatever your plan is, you got to follow that, and that plan needs to be pretty much designed and drawn up before you ever enter the trade. So that way there's no thinking once you're involved in it, and that P&L's going from red to green to red to blue, whatever. You're not sitting there scrambling your thoughts. You're like, all right, let me just let it do what it needs to do. You know, when it come up here, I'll close it. If it wants to keep running, those aren't my pips. But if you say, hey, I'm closing here, but then you close, let's say here, now you got, you know, that may be an issue where you have to work on that.
Facts, bro. Yeah, nah, you need the trade management plan because it's going to help you make the logical decisions, which you need, right? And not emotional decisions. So facts, Nick, I agree with that. And that people sleep on a trade management plan because they're so focused on the execution plan that they forget about the trade management plan, and they're blinded to the fact that, okay, well, there's an execution plan, yes, but that execution plan goes straight into a trade management plan. So don't be sleeping on the trade management plans. You need to know how to make logical decisions in your trades to manage them correctly. So yeah, always make sure, right? I was saying that today, the professional trader doesn't think about whether the trade's going to win or lose, but he does think about his trade management plan. He does have a plan to manage risk in a winning situation and a losing situation, so he can remove all emotions and just straight up make logical decisions. So I think you need 100% do that. Always set a trade management plan before you even get activated. Know what you're doing in a winning situation and a losing situation.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Beforehand. Yep.
So set that plan and stick to it.
Yeah, and look, no two traders are going to have the same management. No three traders. I mean, the other day, me, John, and Magnus were all in the same trade. We all had totally different outcomes. Slightly, by a little bit, right? But they were different. So you got to really kind of go up based off of what makes sense to you based off of what data you have. You know, and then if you could do that, then you just plan that trade that plan, and if it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. It's totally fine. All right. I don't think we're getting much here. Let me leave you guys with some final thoughts before we head out. So let me do a fresh top-down analysis. You have the daily, right? Daily candle broke the lows. We did not push down, right? We've come back up just like we did yesterday here. So yeah, so daily coming back up. 4 hour here just closed. It did close bullish. And look, I mean, if you go back to our breakdown from earlier this morning, we talked about this whole move happening, right? About the 4 hour potentially coming back in the range, and then us just continuing to follow this consolidation up until NFP, right? So the trades that you do take may likely be within that range on the 4 hour, because it's having a lot of trouble making its way out of it. So that happened here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is closing right at support. Resistance. So you got nothing there. Same thing with the 30. And that's about it, you know. So if you didn't catch this move, you got to wait for the next one, right? So the next move would be, if you can maybe consolidate here, you can either take sells moving down, right, back down here, or you can wait for buys. So you can let those sells go, let those two candles come down, create some type of support, right? Something like this, maybe around this range here, 29.12, and then go ahead and take your next buys off that support. That would be much prettier than what we just went through here. I think this would be a much better setup. So that's what I would do. If you are skilled enough and you see the sells and you want to take advantage of them, they'll probably be there for you. But if not, you know, wait for the buy and support to form, and then, you know, take the move back up. Cool. Any last questions, comments, concerns? Johnny Gems, Rafi, appreciate y'all being here as always.
Thank you,
For having me, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What we got, chat? Any last minute thoughts? If you're green here today, which pretty much all of us are, I would just settle down and wait for better price action. You got big Friday tomorrow. No need to just go ahead and do stupid things here today.
Follow your trading plan, you'll be straight. Nothing to worry about.
All right, I think that'll do it. Chat, love y'all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't overtrade. Please don't do any stupid over risking or think no one's watching. It'll be okay. That's how you're that's how it all ends here. So enjoy the rest of the day. Have fun, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Peace,
Have a
chat.
great chat.
Peace,
See you
boys.
guys.
Later, G's.
Yeah.
Peace out, homies. Vroom. Later, G's. Y'all have a great one. Peace. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I've been running this race so long, that's why I keep my top down. Live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low. Never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games, so they pass on me. Treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up, they were whooping, but was still on a leash. People gon' talk down. They going low, cause I still serve the most high. No, I won't stop now. When I throw signs up, it's not what they said, dog. No, that's for H-Town. Roll with a warrant, try not to get caught, but I'm fly. Still put the top down. Love for the father, make kids for the fans, y'all. Can't switch on y'all now. Only sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back. Rushing outside like I'm sleeping in a bando. Bible on me, I've been feeling like Rambo. Devil trying to hide, he ain't wearing no camo. Killing myself, God took it out the plan though. Still on fire for the Lord, where the fan go? Heard them talking stupid, to cut it just like a Van Gogh. I'm sitting the glad, let me cut the thing real low. I been looking up high when I feel low. And we still outside with the kinfolk. I was scraping both sides to the rim, bro. I was walking through church with the trench coat. Sending my 10% through Venmo. Lord said he'd be back, hit a memo. That's a cross around my neck, not a crystal. There's a Bible on me, not a pistol. You don't even know what I've been through. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. Cause what don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back. OCOE. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I'm with my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking.